earlier, Katie Smith scored her 1,000th point the other night at Loretta High School on Tuesday night. Went 10 points over that last night. We had a little discrepancy in our records as to whether it was last night or Tuesday night. According to Coach Joyner's record, she set the record Tuesday night against Loretta with 29 points. Coach Joyner's now presenting her with the game ball from the Tuesday night game. A standing ovation in the crowd. Katie's now presenting the ball to her mom, Cindy. That's the earliest, 12 games into her junior year, is the earliest anybody at Lawrence County High School has ever reached 1,000 points. Katie looks quite emotional, which is not normal for Katie, but very big honor. I'm obviously glad she made it. We'll now have our national anthem.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, I just want to...
Lawrence County High and Maplewood getting ready to play. Katie Smith scoring her 1,000th point and getting the game ball. Boy, tell you what, that's great. And as Jim Thompson said, last year, Brandy Bean did the same thing. The starting lineups, first of all, for Maplewood.
Number 5, Shayla Garner.
Shayla Garner will start the basketball game. She's a 9th grader. Also, Christy Allen will start. Christy is one of their seniors.
Number 52, Katrina Bell. And number 54,
Tamika Robertson, a sophomore, will start the basketball game. And Crystal Bryant will start for them. This is WDXC-FM 95.9, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Getting ready, the starting lineup for the Lady Cats right here. Here's Kayla Goodwin, a 5'5" senior. Melody Saxon, 5'8" senior, will start for Coach Willie Joyner. Here's Katie Smith, who was honored before the game, a 5'9" junior. Wendy Hartsfield, a 5'8" junior. And number 44, Brandy Bean, 5'11" senior for the Lawrence County High Lady Cats. WDXC-FM 95.9, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Lawrence County and Maplewood. Last night, Lawrence County defeated Lincoln County 66-38. Of course, earlier they beat Loretta 63-44. 63-44. Coach Willie Joyner's career record is 79-44 in his 5th year at Lawrence County High School. One of the top programs in the area, Lawrence County High. Okay, what about how they gonna match up size-wise, Jim?
We'll match up pretty well, except Maplewood's got a couple of good-sized girls. They got one that's she'll probably go 6'1", and the rest of them are about equal in size to us. So we'll just have to see how they get up and down the floor.
Okay, the tip goes to Lawrence County. Katie Smith tipped it. Caught her on tip, didn't she?
Yeah, Katie, the other girl actually got the tip, knocked it off Katie's hand, and went up in the air, so she just caught it when it came down and took off. Took the official a moment to figure out what happened.
Oh, boy. Lawrence County will go on defense. Maplewood with the ball. Christy Allen with it, a senior from Maplewood. She's a good playmaker. I saw her up at Pearl Cone when our guys, the Wildcats, were playing up there. Maplewood girls going to go inside. Here's traveling, a turnover, Maplewood.
Yeah, Katrina Bell posted up on the corner of the board and got the ball. And when she turned, she was too far on the baseline. She tried to go up for the shot and simply was too far behind the backboard and came back down with the ball.
Katie Smith with her 1,000th point this past week. Katie's going to bring it across the 10-second line. No score. Mel Saxon nails a 3. Good.
So they came out a 1-2-2 zone, so that's going to leave the wings pretty much open if they sag inside with their wing person. So the first time around, Mel had a wide open shot from the wing and knocked down the 3. That's a great way to start.
Okay, it looks like Lawrence County will use their full court press, which was very effective at Lincoln County last night. Also effective at Loretta.
Yeah, and immediately right off the bat, we get a tie ball in the corner, but the possession arrow goes to Maplewood.
An exciting Saturday night game, Lawrence County High and Maplewood. Last year we played Brentwood Academy, dropped them, picked up Maplewood. Here's a steal. Kayla Goodwin takes it away. Lawrence County's got it, taking it from Garner. Here's Katie Smith around the horn. Goodwin's open for 3, no good. Rebound out of there to Maplewood. Crystal Bryant went high for the rebound. Maplewood working with it. Here's a pass to Garner. Garner's going to work it inside. A shot up there. Good. Katrina Bell.
Yeah, she's a big player. Like I said, around 6'1", stocky build. She takes up a lot of room on the low post. She's going to be a problem for us in there.
Mel Saxon, top of the circle, gives to Kayla Goodwin in the corner to Katie Smith. Katie's guarded right there by Garner. And a turnover. Lawrence County turns it over.
Yeah, I believe Katie may have dribbled it off her foot there. Couldn't see it exactly. But she may be a little bit nervous with the presentation right before the game. It may take her a few minutes to get in the swing of things.
Okay, Garner will put the ball in play for Maplewood, looking for Bryant. Katrina Bell is the big one under the basket. She got their points a few minutes ago. Katrina Bell did. Maplewood having a little trouble figuring out the defense here. They give to Allen. Allen goes inside to Katrina Bell. Her shot no good, but she's fouled. She may be a problem.
Yes, she is. She's a big girl. They just post her up on the corner. Looks like that's all they're going to look to do is move the ball around and try to position her where they can take the ball inside. And that time Brandy tried to come over the top and get a piece of the pass and couldn't. And then Wendy came across to help and picked up the foul.
Crystal Bryant goes to the free throw line, or is it Bell?
It's Bell. Not a real good shooting touch, doesn't look like, but inside where she plays, it doesn't take much of a touch to get it in from there, but she looks going to look like she'll have a little trouble on the foul line missing the first one.
Might be able to deny her the ball in there.
We'll work that away. It'll take a couple of times down the floor.
Free throw no good, and Brandy Bean got the rebound, gives to Saxon. Back to Brandy for 3. No good. Got the front rim. Rebound to Maplewood, but taken away by Wendy Hartsfield. Into Brandy, a turnaround jumper, no good. This time Maplewood comes out with a rebound. Crystal Bryant. Here's Allen, a good playmaker for Maplewood. Maplewood's going to come down. A shot up there. Good. Maplewood hit it.
Yeah, it was a nice shot. Nice drive by Shayla Gardner from the wing. Got inside, a little short jump shot. So, they're up 4-3.
Gardner got the basket. 4-3. Here's Hartsfield. Her shot no good, but a whistle and a foul on Bryant.
Yeah, they overshifted the zone. He just forgot Wendy left her wide open on there, but they were able to get back to her in time to foul her before she could make the shot, but she was wide open underneath.
At the line for Lawrence County, Hartsfield shooting 2.
Wendy Hartsfield at the free throw line. Free throw in and out, no good. I don't know how many points Wendy's got. Maybe she'll get 1,000 before her career ends here.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Second one is up there, no good. Brandy Bean got the rebound, and she's fouled trying to put the shot back up, and I think it's on Bell. Yeah, Katrina Bell.
Maplewood, her first.
Bell's at least 6'1" or 2, isn't she?
Yeah, she's at least. It's really hard to tell how tall she is because she's a pretty good size girl as well as tall. But that might be what we need to do to her is keep taking the ball inside and let her pick up a few fouls to slow her down on the offensive end.
Brandy Bean got the free throw. We're tied at 4, and Brandy puts Lawrence County on top. 5-4. Lawrence County with a lead. Here's Maplewood trying to work through full court pressure. Christy Allen, guarded by Kayla Goodwin. Allen crosses the timeline. In front court, Maplewood goes to work, but they're going to have trouble. The Lady Cats are playing great defense, and here's a violation.
Yeah, the girl, she's a good little ball handler. Christy Allen's a good little handler, but Kayla just stayed in her face, wouldn't let her go anywhere. She kept dribbling around, and finally, without penetrating at all, she ended up with a 5-second call.
Okay, the Lady Cats with the ball. Here's Hartsfield, hit pretty hard. Wendy may be hurt. Wendy was hit pretty hard away from the play right there. Saxon gives to Katie Smith. Here's a steal by Garner. Garner's going to drive down and have the ball knocked out of bounds. Picked up by Maplewood. A shot no good. Lawrence County with the rebound. Here comes Mel Saxon rushing down for the Lady Cats. Mel's going to give back to Katie Smith for 3. Bouncing around, no good. Saxon with another rebound. Saxon gives back in there to Hartsfield, driving. Her shot no good. Wendy Hartsfield got the rebound, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a lot of slapping going. She had it inside there, and just enough pressure on her where she missed the shot. Just enough shoving or whatever you want to call it there. But it's a little bit hectic. Mel Saxon was real active tonight, and she did last night. I think she's picking her game up to another level right now.
Danica Williams comes into the game, another 9th grader. As Christy Allen brings it down, Lawrence County by 1. The Lady Cats with a 1-point lead. Here goes Danica Williams. Almost had it stolen. Gives to Bryant. Crystal Bryant. A shot under there. No good. Blocked by Brandy Bean. Lawrence County's got the ball to Hartsfield. Lady Cats giving off to Goodwin for a 3. It's good.
I'm glad to see her look for the shot when she's got it. And as she was setting, you could see her looking inside to see if anybody had a better shot. And when they didn't, she went ahead and took the 3 and made it. And that's great. Now we got a timeout, Maplewood.
Lawrence County 8. Maplewood 4. Back in 1 minute.
Before you make that next major furniture or appliance awful stuff, with its detergency additive package, Phillips 66 Premium maintains clean fuel injectors and intake valves with continuous use. That's the best protection against cold starts and hesitation problems. So face traffic from a position of power. Come by your local Phillips 66 dealers and puff up to Super Clean Premium. Performance power from Phillips 66.
Hey, play resumes, and Mel Saxon quickly picks up the foul. Saxon picks up her first, and here comes Miranda Wallace into the game. Miranda's a 5'5" sophomore. Boy, Miranda's played great, hasn't she, Jim?
Oh, yeah, she's a good 6-man, a good quick player. She can rebound, she can score, she can play defense. It's nice to have somebody like that on the bench ready to come in.
Miranda Wallace out there working hard. Wallace trying to get the steal from Tamika Robertson. A whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Brandy came over they tried to lob inside to Gardner, and Brandy Bean came over from the backside and intercepted it. And after she did, Gardner grabbed her by the arm as she started down the floor. So she picks up the foul, which is their third.
Third team foul. Katie Smith will bring it down for the Lady Cats. Lawrence County leads 8-4. And here's a pass to Miranda Wallace to Goodwin. Goodwin's at the top of the circle. Gives to Brandy. Drives for the free throw line. Her jumper, good.
That's good. Brandy got the ball down the wing, was able to take a step to the basket, set up, and shoot. And she seems to be more effective when she's got a little time to set up for the shot.
A charging foul on Maplewood right here as Crystal Bryant runs into Kayla Goodwin. Good defense by Kayla.
Had great defense. She had perfect position. When the girl hit her, she kind of went to her knees, and the official paused, and I wasn't sure if he was going to call walking or charging or blocking or what he was going to call. But they called the charge on them. Good defense by Kayla.
Okay, Miranda Wallace drives for the basket, but she's fouled before she can get the shot up, and it's going to be, is that Katrina Bell picking that up?
That was number 5. That was Shayla Gardner. And that's her, at least, yeah, it's her second foul. She's picked up 2 right here together. She's going to be replaced now by Tiffany Johnson, who is a freshman.
Okay, Tiffany Johnson will come in. Well, they got a lot of 9th graders on that roster. Lawrence County will put it in play to Brandy Bean. Brandy back to Hartsfield. Wendy started to shoot a 3, gives to Goodwin, open for a 3. That's no good. Bean got the rebound, put it up, good.
Yeah, nice look inside by Kayla. Nice shot by her, good looking touch. Ball came off, though. Brandy grabbed it, stuck it right back in. So we're up 12-4 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first.
And Maplewood trying to get through the full court press, can't do it. The pass goes from Katie Smith to Miranda Wallace. Miranda's shot, good.
Nice pass from Katie, unselfish pass to Miranda, who had a better shot. She pulled up on the corner of the board and made it. An attempted steal by Katie Smith, and she took a hard fall, but she's fine. She's up off the floor, but the foul's going to be on Katie.
Okay, Katie Smith gets her first foul with 2:15 left. Lawrence County 14-4 over Maplewood.
Our press is going to be real effective, and now that we're scoring somewhere, we're getting our press more often, so it's going to be a big thing for us today.
Tiffany Robinson goes inside to Bell. Bell missed a layup. Rebound tipped out of there by Brandy Bean, and Lawrence County's Kayla Goodwin got it. Goodwin is going to lose the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I believe number 54, Crystal Bryant, got a hand on it and knocked it loose, and Kayla was trying to recover it, couldn't get a handle on it, and it went over the baseline. But so we're pressing again full court.
Well, people are still coming in. It's a good crowd, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Maplewood. Kayla Goodwin forced a turnover.
Yeah, the pressure on Kayla, and the girl went for the ball thinking Kayla was going to get it and couldn't handle it and dropped it out of bounds on the side. So pressure defense again by Kayla creates a turnover.
1:56 to go in the first quarter. Lawrence County with the basketball. Kayla Goodwin gives to Wallace. Miranda looks inside, can't find Brandy. To Hartsfield, back to Goodwin. Now Brandy Bean gets it on the side for a three. Katie Smith's three, no good. Rebound taken by Garner. Maplewood. Boy, Katie Smith had a lot of threes down there at Loretta. I believe she hit 6, didn't she?
She hit 5, 6, 7, somewhere in that range. I know she wanted the ball every time, and she was taking threes from a couple of steps behind the line and just not having any trouble knocking them down. The first two tonight she's taken have just been a little long coming off the back iron.
Yes, she got 29 points and a lot of rebounds and assists. She's one of the assist leaders in our district this year. Here's a pass under there to Katrina Bell. Bell had it knocked out of her hands by Katie Smith.
Yeah, that's twice Katie saved the ball in the other team's basket. She's got to be careful about trying to throw it back in under that basket. She's, better to throw it into us or carry it on out of bounds.
Christy Allen goes inside to Bell, and Bell's fouled by Brandy Bean.
Yeah, Wendy thought the foul was on her, and she was fixing to eject a little bit, but Brandy got the push from behind.
Team foul number 4, checking in for the Lady Wildcats, number 50,
Trish Rowling will come in. That's the 4th team foul on the Lady Cats, and 4th foul on the Lady Cats. Here's Maplewood trying to get the shot up. Katrina Bell travel. A turnover as the Lawrenceburg defense sagged back in there and prevented Bell from shooting.
Yeah, I think if we can pressure her, we can give her a little trouble. If we, a couple times she's got the ball on the corner of the board and she put one in and just missed the other one. But she's a big girl. We got to keep them getting the ball too close.
Lawrence County High, Lady Cats working. Here's a pass to Hartsfield. Katie Smith fed inside to Hartsfield. Hartsfield driving, and she's going to be fouled. This foul is going on Katrina Bell. Jim, looks like it's going to be hard to get in the middle, don't it?
Yeah. Well, they're overplaying. When the ball comes to the wing, they're not shifting back quick. We can reverse the ball back to the front and go inside, going to the opposite corner of the board, looks like. But they've got some good size inside, and they're going to contest us every time it goes in there, it looks like.
Lawrence County will put it in play to Katie Smith. Katie's layup, no good. Rebound out of there to Maplewood. Katie gets the steal, gives to Wallace. Miranda back to Katie. Katie's shot, no good.
That's 4 shots coming off the back iron. She's just a little pumped up, I believe, and after the presentation and everything, she'll be okay in a minute.
Maplewood with the basketball. Lawrence County's got a 10-point lead, 14-4. A pass under there to Maplewood. A shot no good. Knocked out of bounds. Knocked out by Crystal Bryant of Maplewood. Lawrence County leading by 10 with 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Lawrence County might play for the final shot. Let's see. Kayla Goodwin will bring the ball down and give to Trish Rowling. Rowling goes inside. Back to Katie, to Hartsfield in the middle, back to Rowling. She's open. Her shot is no good. Miranda Wallace fights for the rebound, gives to Katie Smith. Katie's shot no good. With 15 seconds to go, Maplewood got the rebound. Maplewood coming down. They trail by 10. Lawrence County's got the lead. Here's Christy Allen, a three. That is good.
First outside shot of the night for him. She hits a 3 at the buzzer, so that cuts it to 7 at the end of the first quarter.
We'll be back. That is a odd shot, but it went in, didn't it?
Yeah, she just kind of realized that the clock was running down, just put it on her hip and threw it, but it went in. I don't know if she could make that again, but she sure made it that one time.
Lawrence County losing the ball. Maplewood takes it away as Maplewood will bring it down. Here is a whistle and a foul on Katie Smith. That'll be her second.
Yeah, and that was just, she was against a player she knew. I think she could take the ball away from if she worked on it hard enough, but when she reached in and got it, she must have got a piece of her, so that's her second foul. I believe Melody Saxon's coming in probably for Katie, yeah. So Melody Saxon's now in, Katie Smith sitting down.
Maplewood with the basketball, but a steal by Miranda Wallace. Miranda's going to stop, use the board. Her shot good.
Nice steal, nice left-handed drive down to the left corner, pulled up with a little jump shot instead of taking it all the way under, and made the easy shot. 16-7 Wildcat.
Lady Cats with a lead right here as Maplewood threw it away.
Yeah, good effort. There's a lot of effort on their part trying to save the ball going out, but just couldn't get a handle on it, so it'll be our ball coming up the floor again.
Kayla Goodwin will bring it up, gives to Miranda Wallace. Boy, Hartsfield's having problems posting up because Maplewood's got about, 50 or 100 pounds on her.
yeah, on several players, and they're really, I think what happens, we get out of conference sometime in our conference games. We play physical. Both teams do, and neither team thinks anything about it. We get against non-conference teams, we start playing that way. I think they think we're being too rough and playing dirty or whatever. That's just the way you have to play in our conference.
Wendy Hartsfield.
Wendy Hartsfield at the free throw line. Boy, she had a bang-up game at Lincoln County last night. Her free throw is no good, and the rebound goes out of there to Maplewood. They look for Christy Allen, a fine playmaker. Christy got it across midcourt. She's going to charge. Boy, Kayla Goodwin is turning on the defense, isn't she?
Yeah, I thought he called a picky little reach in on Kayla, but apparently she put her left arm out and kind of held Kayla off, and he called it. I didn't see a lot of pushing involved there, but you know, we got the call, so Katrina Bell picks up the foul. That's her 8th.
Here's Goodwin giving to Wallace, inside to Hartsfield. Wendy's going to drive. Her shot no good. Rebound out of there to Maplewood. Christy Allen's got it. Lady Cats 16-7. We're sort of early here in the second quarter. Christy Allen going to try to get by Kayla Goodwin, but that's impossible. Here's Garner going to shoot, and she's traveling. Boy, the Lady Cats are playing great defense.
Right. I think Gardner tried to change her mind at the last second and pass inside, and we suddenly sagged back and wasn't open, so she drug her foot trying to decide what to do with it. Got three new people coming in. Katie Smith and Brandy Bean coming back in the lineup, and Kim Loop on the floor for the first time tonight, along with Miranda Wallace and Wendy Hartsfield.
Kim Loop played well last night, as the other Lady Cats did. Here's a pass inside to Brandy Bean. Brandy wasn't expecting that one, and going to be taken by Maplewood. 16-7, Lawrence County with the lead. The Lady Cats have led all the way. They led 14-7 after the first quarter. Here's Maplewood starting down. Double teamed on the side is Maplewood's Allen. Here's a turnover.
Great job by Miranda Wallace. She got in there and got a piece of it, and they were scrapping over it, and the girl finally slapped it out of bounds. So that was definitely a turnover created by hustle on Miranda Wallace's part.
Katie Smith brings it down, gives to Brandy Bean. Brandy's shot no good. Maplewood goes to the board. Danica Williams got the rebound, giving back to Allen. 5:50 left in the quarter. Lawrence County with the lead. 16-7. Lady Cats have been out of sync and really had a cold shooting first quarter. Here's Maplewood for 3. It's up there. This one's no good by Allen. A whistle and a foul on Maplewood. Tiffany Robinson, she gets her first foul.
Right, we missed probably, I'd say 8 shots tonight that we normally make, and a couple others that we make most of the time. So, you know, we could be way out in front at this point. I'm sure we'll settle down and start hitting those shots in a minute.
Okay, at the free throw line is Wendy Hartsfield.
Yeah, of course, she's shooting 1-1 because Maplewood's already got 19 fouls, and there's just a little over 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Free throw no good. Brandy Bean got the rebound. Put it up, no good. She missed it, and the rebound out of there to Danica Williams. Maplewood with it. Christy Allen with the basketball. Allen gives right back to Crystal Bryant. Bryant's going to drive, put up a shot, no good. Katie Smith tips the rebound out to Wendy Hartsfield. Wendy's going to give off to Miranda Wallace, and Wallace is fouled from behind.
Yeah, as soon as the ball goes inside, they're going to foul. They're not going to give it. They're going to contest every shot and slap a little bit and shove a little bit. So.
That's already the 10th foul on Maplewood with 5:11 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, and of course, from this point on, for the whole first half, we'll be shooting 2 shots on every foul, and Miranda hits the first one of hers to put us up 17-7.
Wallace will have another shot.
And she knocks it down also, so that's 2 more for Miranda. We're up 18-7, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Miranda's got 6 points in the game, as Katrina Brell will come down and give to Crystal Bryant. Bryant for Maplewood, guarded by Kim Loop. Got it back to Tiffany Robinson, out to Christy Allen. Allen at the top of the circle. Allen Back to Tiffany Robinson. Here's a steal by Katie Smith. Katie's going to drive down, stop, give off to Miranda Wallace. Wallace missed the shot. Kim Loop put it up, no good, but a foul.
Yeah, we missed a shot. Miranda won't miss that shot. She'll make 9 out of 10 or better on that one, and then Kim Loop missed the putback, but luckily it was fouled. So we're still missing a lot of easy shots, and if we start putting those down, this game will get way out front real quick.
Janika Barbie comes in. Barbie's another 9th grader. Kim Loop will go to the free throw line. Loop's a 5'11 junior. Her free throw is good.
Yeah, Kim's got a good shooting stroke. For a big girl with long arms, she's got a nice touch, and she's coming along, improving every day. She's going to be something by this time next year.
Second free throw good by Kim Loop. 20-7, Lawrence County with the lead. Christy Allen looks one way, drives the other way. Katie Smith guarding her. Christy Allen gives it off right here to her teammate. Maplewood with the basketball. Katrina Bell inside, and here's a foul, I think, on Brandy Bean.
It's hard to tell. It's her and Wendy both there, so I don't know who he called it on.
Foul is on Hartsfield of Lawrence County.
Called that one on Wendy, her second. That's a team 6 foul for us, so it'll be Maplewood's ball in their own basket. Ashley Johnston and Bryn Thompson coming into the game for Wendy Hartsfield and Miranda Wallace. So we're getting a lot of players in early.
Okay, Maplewood with a basketball. Tiffany Robinson with it. Robinson gives back to Christy Allen. Bryn Thompson, 5'8", 9th grader. AJ's about 5'3". Here's a steal by Brandy Bean. Brandy gives off to Katie Smith. Katie tries to feed Kim Loop. Out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a pass that Kim will handle this time next year. Full running down the floor, long pass, and it just got out in front of her. She couldn't quite get her hands on it. Katie had the right idea, and like I said, before long, Kim will be able to handle that pass and take it all the way in.
Here's Christy Allen for Maplewood. Lawrence County 20, Maplewood 7. Lawrence County with a lead. AJ almost had the steal, but is knocked out of bounds, and Maplewood will play on the side. They trail. Timeout on the court. Lawrence County 20, Maplewood 7. Back in 1 minute. Half. It's 20-7. Maplewood hasn't scored this quarter. Christy Allen with a basketball guarded by Katie Smith, and Katie forces her to turn it over.
Yeah, 5-second call again. It looks like their primary offense is lobbing the ball inside, and they don't have their biggest girls on the floor now, and they're kind of limited. They don't know who to go to, so we're able to stall their offense pretty good.
Ashley Johnston gives to Kim Loop. On the side to Brandy Bean. She's open, missed it. Bryn Thompson got the rebound, put it up. Her shot is blocked. Loop had it for a minute and can't hold it. Out of bounds.
Yeah, nice pass cross court to the corner of the board from Kim Loop to Brandy there, and she just missed it. Bryn got it. Had the ball blocked on her, and Kim Loop went after it, knocked it out of bounds. So a lot of activity. We're just not getting the ball in the basket as often as we need to.
Maplewood with the basketball. They trail. It's 20-7. And here's a whistle and a foul on Ashley Johnston.
She playing good defense. She just reached out and hooked her a little bit when she went by.
Foul is on Ashley Johnson of Lawrence County, her first.
Crystal Bryant comes back in for Maplewood.
In for Maplewood, 54, Crystal Bryant.
Bryant will come back in for Maplewood. Tamika Robinson at the free throw line. Coach Shane Clark will be here at halftime talking with us. Her free throw no good. Katie Smith with a rebound. Katie's going to come down, stop, give back to Kim Loop. Brandy Bean. Katie's open for a three. This one's good.
Finally, because she shot the others well. They were just a little bit long. She got that one to go down. She's allowed to get 3 or 4 in a row now.
23-7. Lawrence County with the lead over Maplewood. Here's Christy Allen, goes in the corner to Tamika Robinson. Robinson gives off to Maplewood, a shot up, no good. Rebound, Kim Luke, got it in travel.
Yeah, she got it stretched out at her limit, contested by another girl. When she got her hands on it, she was off balance and couldn't get rid of it in time to keep from walking. But it was good effort, keeping the ball alive, and she had the rebound. She just couldn't quite keep her feet still in time to get it off.
Maplewood will put the ball in play. It's stolen by Katie Smith. Lawrence County's got the steal. Katie's going to drive for the middle, stop, jump. Her shot is no good. Rebound, Christy Allen. Allen with a basketball, picked up at midcourt by Katie Smith. 2:24 left in the first half. Tiffany Robinson, the basketball. Kicked around, put back up by Maplewood, no good. And the rebound out to Brandy Bean to Katie Smith. Katie's got the layup. It's good.
Katie really took her time on that layup and made sure she made that one. Here's your steal again by Katie Smith and another layup.
Katie got another layup with a steal.
There's another steal and a layup.
Katie got the steal. And she's fouled this time.
Both times, Christy Allen for Maplewood stepped out with the ball and threw it into somebody. There were two girls there, and neither one of them caught it. They just let it go, and Katie's just standing there picking the ball up and putting it in.
I think that's how you get 1,000 points.
Yeah, well,
your
better supporters over a long period of time than Cromer and Nell Smotherman have been for Lawrence County High School.
Yeah, Cromer, a former coach, assistant coach, and former principal at Lawrence County High. Then had to suffer all those years worked in Murray, Ohio.
Yeah, well, I won't make any comments on that part.
During that roast for Coach Leonard Staggs years ago, one of his friends, Bill Pack, I believe, former referee, said, yeah, Cromer's had to suffer all these years. Of course, he was running one of the biggest industries around, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of suffering involved during that time.
28-7. Who got that free throw?
Katie Smith hit the second one. Missed the first one, hit the second one.
Katie's got 8 points, and 28-7 is the score. 1:54 to go. Lawrence County with a lead. Lawrence County got the steal. Here's a pass in the corner, a jumper up there by Luke, no good. Kayla Goodwin with the rebound. Goodwin gives to Trish Rowling. Rowling's going to drive in, give to Loop at the free throw line, good.
Nice shot, nice pass out by Trish Rowling. Kim Loop caught it just inside the foul line, knocked the jump shot down. You like to see a big girl go out and have that kind of range.
Okay, Maplewood going to rush down now, getting some new players into the basketball game. Maplewood, Leonetta Johnson comes in. Johnson looks for Allen, to Tiffany Robinson, to Leonetta Johnson. The shot up there, it's good.
Yeah, that's Janika Barbie, who just came into the ball game, kind of a running shot from the baseline and made it. That's her first points of the second quarter here with only a minute to go.
Bryn Thompson goes in the corner to Rowling. Rowling shot no good. Rebound out of there to Loop. Kim Loop shot good. Got a good roll.
Nice shot, about 6-8 feet on the baseline that time. So she's showing all different kinds of shots here. Kim has come a long way.
32-9. Lawrence County with the lead with under a minute to go. Here's a pass coming down to Maplewood, intercepted by Lawrence County, taken right back by Maplewood. Maplewood may have the last shot here. Let's see, Janika Barbie. She hit that last basket. Barbie did. She's a good playmaker. Put it up, no good. Rebound out of there to Maplewood for three. It's no good. And Ashley Johnston chases the rebound down in the corner with 19 seconds. 32-9 is the score. Kayla Goodwin will take the three-point shot. No good. Trish Rowling had position, but Maplewood got the rebound. Here comes Maplewood. Rushing out of there, a whistle and traveling. Tiffany Robinson traveled with it.
Well, contested by Kayla Goodwin. Kayla got off balance. She tried to pull up and ended up falling out of bounds with the basketball. That's, again, good pressure by Kayla Goodwin. Got 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball's inside to Trish Rowling. Last shot from the baseline. Good.
Trish Rowling hit it. And right there is where the quarter is going to end. Lawrence County 34, Maplewood 10. 30 last night.
Thank you, Foxy. It sure was good to win that game. It was a little different than I thought it would be. I honestly thought they would come out and get us. They got a couple of quick guards, and I thought they'd come out and try to put pressure on their guard.
You told me that.
Yeah. I set us up, I guess, and we really had prepared for all the things they do offensively. Against a man, I thought they, wasn't sure how they'd react to a zone, but I thought they probably figured we'd be playing them zone. But I really thought they'd pressure it more, and especially once we got a lead, I just kept thinking, I thought, Well, at the end of the second quarter, we were up 7. I thought, well, they're going to come out second half. They're right now talking about how they're going to come out and get us. Then we were up 7 at the end of the third quarter, and I thought the same thing. They're really going to turn it up. And even when they went to pressing us, it was just a straight man-to-man press, and so I was really surprised.
Yeah. Now, bring our listeners up to date. Lincoln County froze the ball. They held the ball, and I think the halftime score, Coach Clark, was 15-8 or something like that. But I wonder if it sort of unnerved your players when they saw what was taking place.
Well, I was real proud of us for making that adjustment, especially since I really hadn't prepared us for it. I didn't know that was coming. But I thought we were real comfortable with it, and I thought we were real patient. And the biggest reason, I tell you, we got off to a good start. Tanner Bryant hit 2 threes, and I thought that was the key, was that we had the lead, and so the players were comfortable with it. If we hadn't had the lead, we'd obviously had to come out and get them more. I thought we did a good job defensively. Bryant Mitchell up the top of that zone. I thought he did a real good job on number 20, containing him, and I thought that was the key, was the fact that we didn't get rattled, and that's what I told him after the game. I said, I'm glad for a couple of reasons, obviously, because we won a huge district game for us, and that made us 4-1. But the biggest thing beyond that was that they didn't rattle on us. They did what we had to do, and when we made adjustments, when we called a couple of timeouts, and at halftime made an adjustment, and really made a lot of adjustments during the game because we had enough time to make them. It was going so slow, and while they were holding the ball, we could make adjustments and make shifts, and we even changed a couple of positioning on the players out there on defense while they were out there freezing the ball.
Boy, I tell you what, wins have been hard to come by in that gymnasium, even back when you played, Coach, and it was a big win. It's not easy to win over there, is it?
No, it sure isn't. I felt like we've gone into Franklin County and we've gone into Lincoln County and picked up 2 real big road district wins. And I can't say enough about our kids last night. I thought their attitude was great going into last night. We talked with the seniors yesterday afternoon before we went over there, and I stressed to them, hey, this is it for y'all guys. This is your last trip to Lincoln County in the regular season, and well, it will be, period. So hopefully, everybody knew what was on the line. We go into Friday night. We're 4-1. If we can beat Columbia, which is that's a huge task, but we've got all the incentive in the world because we'd be tied with them if we could somehow do that. We got a quick Maplewood team that will be playing tonight, and that's going to be a real test for us and a real challenge. I don't believe this game will look like the one last night did. And then we got Marshall County, of course, Tuesday night, and they've got a lot of size. So we got 2 good tests before we play Columbia Friday.
Coach Clark, your team defeated Lincoln County last night. I believe it was 38-26 in that slow-down game. And you told me before the Christmas tournament up at Pearl Cone, those were the best teams in the state, but you thought it would help your team. Has that been the case, you think?
Yeah, I really believe the Martin Luther King game really helped us. Now, the Austin East game, I don't know if you could say getting beat that bad. We were never really in that game. Well, I say the first quarter we were within distance. Second quarter, by halftime, that game was over, basically. And I don't know how much that helped us, other than it probably helped us for the next night a little bit when we played Martin Luther King. I thought we really did a good job against MLK, bouncing back after taking a beating like that the first game. I told somebody, I said they asked us how we came out against Austin East, and I said, well, they beat us 37 points, but it wasn't that close. They've got a super team and just shot the lights out. And then Martin Luther King's got a good team, good basketball tradition there, and every year they're well coached. Every year they do a good job. So, and advanced foreign tournament in AA. So, we were real pleased with that. And then going down to Loretta, I'm glad Loretta I'm glad we played a game before we went to Lincoln County last night. Hopefully the Loretta game helped us with composure. And the Loretta game was a fairly slow-paced game, a lot slower paced than the Martin Luther King game. So hopefully that, I think that probably contributed to helping us a little bit also on Friday night's Lincoln County game.
Coach Clark, I know that Bryant Mitchell had 18 points unofficially, and those weren't all inside. Some of those were pretty long shots, weren't they?
Right. They were pushing him out on the floor, and what we've been working with Brian on is he's having to do a lot of V cuts to set up his openings, and just simple fact, people are waiting on him. You know, people are waiting on him and looking for him, and everybody's keying on him. And what I'm trying to stress to him is work the high post there and the short corner, about 10 to 12 feet out from the baseline. He's got a real good touch out there, and that's why on the inbounds plays we try to run him on that. But he's got a real good touch. He stepped up and hit 2 jumpers. I think he only got 2 shots in the first half, and he hit both of them, and they were on the baseline about 10 to 15 feet out. And then he wound up getting a lot of his points, getting the ball out on the floor and taking one dribble. Bryant can get the ball 15 feet out on the floor and take one dribble, and he's got a layup or a dunk, and that's an advantage with him. And I thought our players did a good job of getting him the ball the second half, and he did a better job of coming to the ball. I told him you got to give a target. The rest of the year you're gonna have people looking at you, waiting on you to flash, and it's not just flashing the ball. You've got to really give a good target and set up a lot of your cuts. And I thought our players did a good job of recognizing that and recognizing we needed to get him the ball, and we got him the ball a lot.
This has nothing to do with the ball game, but Mickey Dunn was sitting with me broadcasting, and you notice on those timeouts, I noticed this at Pearl Cone and also last night, during some timeouts, Lincoln County goes under the goal for their huddle. Well, Mickey thought that used to be a technical foul if you did that.
Right. I'm not sure if it is. I don't think it is now, but I do remember when it was a technical. I remember when you couldn't, and they were real specific. You had to stay off the floor. That's different.
Look, good luck tonight, Coach Clark, against Maplewood.
Thank you, Foxy.
Okay. Lawrence County Lady Cats.
Same thing. They had 10 team fouls. I bet we were looking up there or something.
So,
anyway, you're right. It's 34-9 it had.
Outscored them 20-2 in the second quarter. Not bad, is it?
No, it's not. We're coming back with our starting 5, so we're trying to get a little continuity. Let them do a little bit. Here's this turnover right away. Brandy Bean making the steal.
Kayla Goodwin's going to bring it down, give to Brandy, open at the free throw line. It's good.
Yeah, we want to get this bunch going a little bit. They kind of struggled and were a little ragged for them the first half, and I'm sure he wants to play them a little bit, get them going up and down the floor well, and get them ready for next week.
Maplewood will work right here. Christy Allen with the basketball. Allen lost it up over and back, wasn't it?
Yeah, she just changing hands, let the ball slip away from her, and she's trying to save it over the half-court line. Just an unforced turnover, but Kayla Goodwin's right there with her, like always, right in her face. So anytime you're around Kayla, you better be awake.
Here's Brandy Bean taking an assist from Kayla. Brandy's shot good.
Nice touch right there. When she gets squared up and takes just a moment to get herself, lined up with the basket, she got an awful good shooting touch.
And boy, Kayla spotted her. She was open. Good assist. 38-9. Lawrence County leading. The Lady Cats trying to win a game here. I think this would be number 12, wouldn't it?
Right.
Maplewood working the Lady Panthers. Christy Allen with the ball. Lawrence County had a little trouble getting started, but boy, they're going now. 38-9. Pass under there. Intercepted by Wendy Hartsfield. Gives to Brandy Bean. Layup good.
Yeah, Maplewood just stopped. When the turnover was made and she started down the floor, they all just stopped and looked at each other. They didn't even go after her down the floor. I don't like to see that kind of effort.
I think they're tired.
Maybe. I don't know if they played this their third game this week like us, but they sure have backed off in their effort at the start of the game.
Foul number 3 on Katie Smith. 40-9 is the score. Katie Smith's got 3 fouls. Maplewood will have it in backcourt. That's the first team foul by either team. Kayla Goodwin making Jamaica Barbie life miserable, but a foul on Kayla.
Yeah, sometimes she gets a little bit anxious sometimes and reaches in. If she'll just stay with them, they'll make a mistake. She's so good with pressure. If she'll just stay in their face, they'll make the mistake.
Here's a steal by Mel Saxon. Mel is going to turn, give off to Katie Smith. Layup good.
Great job. She kind of lost the handle under the basket, recovered, just stood there, waited till Katie broke loose, gave it to her for the easy layup. Real nice move by Mel Saxon. Maplewood throwing the ball in, hit the bottom of the backboard, so that's a turnover there against the press. So we'll have the ball again.
Like everything's going wrong for the Lady Panthers.
Looks like they may have given up a little bit, which you hate to see happen regardless of the score.
Here's Brandy's shot, no good. Katie Smith put it back up, hanging, no good. Katrina Bell got the rebound. Bell gonna dish the ball off right here to Barbie. Janika Barbie is giving to Tiffany Robinson. A steal by Mel Saxon, kicked out of bounds. Lawrence County's got it. Mel Saxon fighting hard on defense.
Yeah, Mel's really been active last night and even more so tonight. She's really picking up all the areas of her game. And as the season goes on, you want to see everybody, regardless what level they are, pick it up another notch, and she's starting to.
Okay, here's a pass under there to Hartsfield. Her shot good.
It's been a tough night for Wendy. She's had, I think that's her first basket of the night, so she's had a little tough night shooting. I'm glad to see her make one and get herself going here. It's a turnover forced by Kayla Goodwin.
Okay, gives Brandy Bean back to Hartsfield. Hartsfield to Bean. Her shot good. Brandy hit it.
Beautiful pass inside by Wendy Hartsfield. Turned, saw Brandy, led her to the right hand, so the defender couldn't get there and create an easy layup for Brandy. Nice pass by Wendy.
Okay, Maplewood had it stolen again. Saxon and Goodwin got the steal. And it's knocked out of bounds by Maplewood.
You can see Maplewood getting a little bit frustrated, reaching across, doing some things now. Of course, the score being 46-9, but you saw the paper this morning. The game last night in Nashville was 102-2. So I mean, there are some wild games go on occasionally, but we're just playing well tonight. Hadn't shot the ball real good. We're doing everything else real well.
Here's Hartsfield for three, no good. Saxon got the rebound. Mel gives to Goodwin. Goodwin is in the lane. Lane violation, 3-second rule.
Yeah, I think Brandy expected Kayla to shoot the ball, and when she passed it inside to her, they were in there too long, waiting for Kayla to shoot, and got the 3-second call.
We're in the third quarter, 46-9. Lawrence County with the lead. The Lady Cats have led all the way. Here's a pass coming in. Maplewood with a basketball. Janika Barbie. Barbie gives to Bell. Bell's shot no good. Katie Smith tries to rebound. Tipped it out to Kayla Goodwin. Goodwin gives to Hartsfield a jumper. 8-footer, good.
Good shot right there. She looked inside to Mel, realized Mel was covered at the last second, so just pulled up and made the shot herself. But she looked inside first. That's what you want them to do. Beautiful turnover created by Mel Saxon. Knocked it loose, grabbed it, threw it off Christy Allen's foot, out of bounds, Wildcats ball.
Kim Loop comes in for Brandy Bean. Brandy's got 14 points. She's playing a bang-up game.
Tamika Robinson replacing Garner.
Garner will come out. Tamika Robinson will come in, and Kayla Goodwin puts the ball in play to Katie Smith. Hartsfield's posting up, and the pass goes in the corner to Saxon. Her shot a little short, no good. Hartsfield goes strong for the rebound to Katie Smith. Katie gives to Hartsfield, driving, layup, good.
Beautiful pass by Katie. Probably could have took it in herself, but Wendy had a better shot, so she gave it up to her. And I keep saying, here's a turnover by Katie Smith, pass inside to Wendy Hartsfield, another basket. So great teamwork, great hustle right here.
All of a sudden, Wendy Hartsfield's got 8 points, and 90 seconds ago, she didn't have a one.
That's right.
52-9, Lawrence County with the lead. Maplewood put it up, rolling, no good. Kim Luke got the rebound to Katie Smith. Katie wants to run. Miranda Wallace coming back in. Here's Hartsfield going to be fouled. Boy, Wendy can get her points quickly. She's one of the Lady Cats that's been averaging in double figures most of the year, isn't she?
Yeah, we got 3 over double figures. Not many points between them. Katie Smith and then Wendy Hartsfield and Brandy Bean. And like I said, you never know which night one of them's going to be a high score. And they don't particularly care who it is. As long as somebody's getting the points, they don't care who's getting them.
Here's a 3 by Katie Smith. It's good.
All of a sudden, everything we throw up there is going in. Early in the game, we couldn't seem to make the easy shots. Now we're making every shot. So it always comes back around if you stay after it.
Couldn't buy a bucket, could we? Here's Maplewood trailing right here. A whistle and a foul in there. It may be on Kim Loop or Katrina Bell. I believe it's on Loop.
Yeah, because again, they're lobbing inside. That's primarily their whole offense is posting up the big girl, Katrina Bell, inside and just going down on the wing and going down the corner and lobbing it up to her. So that time we contested it, and Kim got a little bit too carried away and picked up the foul.
3 minutes to go, 3:09 left in the third quarter, and Maplewood scored 2 points. Here's a steal by Katie Smith. Katie gives to Loop. Kim's got a layup. Good!
And that's what you like to see a big girl do. That was a beautiful pass by Katie. She just laid it out in front of her, let her run into it, let her, have plenty of time to control the ball and make the layup. So nice pass by Katie. Good basket by Kim Loop.
57-9. Maplewood's only scored 2 points since the first quarter. Here's a long pass down to Katie Smith. Katie's layup, no good. Rebound put back up by Loop. Miranda Wallace put it back, good.
Yeah, Loop just couldn't get her handle on it. She missed the easy shot, and Miranda on the other side grabbed it and put it right back in. So that's 59-9 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
59-9. It was 14-7 after the first quarter. Maplewood's only scored 2 points since the first quarter. Here's a foul on Trish Rowling under the basket. Boy, Trish is giving up a few inches to Katrina Bell, isn't she?
Right. Loop was on her and was fronting her, and when they lobbed it inside, Katrina came off her man, came over to help out and picked up the foul. So, the big girl inside is a threat, but that seems to be all they want to do is take it into her.
Mandy Edwards comes into the game along with Ashley Johnston. A shot by Maplewood, no good. Ashley got the rebound to Loop. Kim's layup, good.
Kim Loop runs the floor well. She gets out in front of everybody, and that's where she picks up a lot of her points. She's just getting down the floor quick. She's wide open. They get the ball to her, and she's learning to handle it down there and ease up and make the layup. So Kim's getting a lot of good experience here. Nice pass by Ashley Johnston.
Yeah, it really was, and AJ got the rebound. Here's Miranda Wallace guarding Christy Allen. Barbie. Jonica Barbie's going to shoot, and she's fouled by Mandy Edwards. That'll be the first foul on Mandy and the 5th team foul on the Lady Cats.
Yeah, we're making a lot more fouls this half. It's primarily because the big girls back in, they're lobbing inside, and that's where we're picking up most of our fouls. But that one's just driving the baseline, not getting her feet there quick enough and picking up a foul.
Going to the free throw line is Barbie, Jonica Barbie, the 9th grader.
Missed the first one, and got the second one of a 2-shot foul, so it's still 61-9, minute and a half to go in this third quarter.
This one is no good, and Maplewood's had a long dry spell. Mandy Edwards takes a pass out of there, gives to AJ. Ashley Johnston with it, top of the circle. AJ goes inside to Loop. Kim back to Edwards, knocked out of bounds by Barbie.
Yeah, Kim needs to probably go ahead and take that shot. She's 1-on-1 down there, but if the girl's wide open, it doesn't hurt to kick it back out. That's a nice shot to create for your other people, but that time it was covered a little bit.
Mandy Edwards puts it in play to Wallace, into Kim Loop. Loop a banker, good!
Same situation. She just took the ball up over the top of Katrina Bell, the big girl from Maplewood, and banked the shot in. So that's what Kim needs to do. 1-on-1, she needs to make the shot.
Boy, I tell you, Sarah Stout and some of those juniors coming back next year better look out for Kim Loop. Here's Lawrence County leading 63-9. A turnaround jumper, good.
Nice shot right there. Crystal Bryan, I believe, made the shot a senior. That was a nice turnaround shot. For best shot I've seen Maplewood make tonight.
Here's Ashley Johnston giving to Miranda Wallace. Wallace gonna drive, give off to AJ. Ashley with it. Johnston brings it back to the top of the circle to set up and gives to Miranda Wallace. Kim Loop posting up. The pass goes to Edwards. Mandy shot, rolling, no good. Rebound out of there to Bryant. Maplewood. 63-11. 63-11. Lawrence County's got the lead. The Lady Cats have led all the way. Third quarter almost over. Here's Barbie giving to Robinson. Bell's shot, good.
Again, that's their offense right there, and they haven't been able to do that but 2 or 3 times tonight. But they tried it numerous times, and they just haven't been able to get the ball into her.
Edwards open at the free throw line. A tough break. It's in and out, and the third quarter score. Lawrence County 63-13. I'll be back. Ready for the fourth quarter right there as Ashley Johnston will be in there with Miranda Wallace. Bryn Thompson. Thompson gets a pass. A turnaround jumper. No good, and she's fouled by Robinson, I think.
Yeah, nice feed inside there by Miranda. Bryn got it and just turned to the baseline and was hacked across the arm on the shot. So she'll be shooting too. We've got quite a few, well, I guess one person in from the court. I guess Bryn's the only one that came in. Quite a few substitutes, no starters in the lineup right now. So again, another opportunity like last night to get some experience for some of these girls.
First free throw is no good. She'll have another one.
Yeah, she struggled with her free throws a little bit lately. She's got off on her form a little bit. We've been working on that some.
Replacing Robinson.
Second one by Bryn is good.
We'll be playing man-to-man defense, I'm sure, which we've been in all night, just pressuring. Don't tell them to back off, even though it's 64-13. You got to play, we're playing man-to-man. We're not trapping, we're not pressing, but we're just playing tough man-to-man defense.
Here's a jumper by Bryant outside, bouncing around, no good. Put back up by Bell, good.
Yeah, Bryn better push her under that time. She's got to get position so she can draw the foul if they're going to push her underneath.
Here's a pass to Miranda Wallace. Miranda can't hold it. A turnover, Lady Cats.
Yeah, one of those unforced turnovers you don't like to see. You got to handle the ball and handle the pressure, but Miranda, just couldn't keep her hands on it, dropped it out of bounds.
Okay, ready to go. Here's Christy Allen giving to Bryant. Bryant back to Allen. Allen shot a couple of threes early. She's going to start in, but can't get by Wallace. And here's a pass to Barbie. Jonica Barbie, guarded by Mandy Edwards. Katie Schultz getting ready to come in, and that'll be everybody that's got to play, I think. Here's a scramble for the ball, a big pile up and a jump ball. The possession arrow is going to go to Maplewood.
A lot of bodies on the floor in that scramble there. About 4 people going after it. And that's what you want, even late in the game. You want everybody playing hard, go after the basketball.
Miranda Wallace comes out. Katie Schultz checks in there. Katie, 5'4", sophomore.
And you're right, everybody's been in the game now for the Cats, and some of them have played quite a bit tonight. Trish Rowland's seen the floor a lot tonight. Miranda had. Kim Luke's been on the floor a lot. And we've got everybody in the ball game, so you get something out of every game. Even the blowouts give you a little bit of chance to at least get some experience, give some other people a chance to see the floor a little bit more.
I believe Hartsville got those 8 points about as quick as anybody I've ever seen. Here's Christy Allen with the ball. Allen's going to feed inside to Bell. Bell's layup good.
Bryn's obviously giving up a lot of room to her, and she's got to have some backside help, but she's got to also get up and make them have to throw the ball a little higher than that to get it over the top of her.
Okay, here's Katie Schultz giving to Ashley Johnston. Johnston to Bryn Thompson. Bryn turns back to AJ. AJ into Bryn. A turnaround jumper. No good, but she's fouled. Boy, Katrina Bell don't mind putting a body on you, does she?
No, she doesn't mind it a bit. And she's getting close to 5 fouls. That's her 4th foul. So, no, she don't mind putting a body on you. And that time, Bryn turned to her left and turned into her, and she just hacked her with both arms. So Bryn's shooting 2 shots.
Bryn's free throw, good.
Maybe that extra free throw work started to pay off. So that's 2 out of 3. But
yeah.
Young kids, you have to stay with them all the time. They get their form messed up in a little bit if you let them.
Second one, good.
Nice roll on that one. Got a little help from the rim that time.
3 out of 4, not bad. Here comes Maplewood. Christy Allen crosses the timeline. Jonica Bell. Bell gives to Tiffany Robinson, started in. She's guarded by Katie Schultz. A turnaround jumper by Bell, no good. They fight for the rebound and a whistle and a foul on Schultz or Thompson. Let's see.
I believe it's on Katie Schultz. We'll have to wait and see.
You're right. Katie picks up her first foul.
And actually, that time it was 3 of our players fighting for the rebound and knocked it away from each other. So,
shot up there by Katrina Bell, no good. A long rebound comes back out to Schultz. Katie Schultz looks inside, gives to Bryn Thompson. Bryn's going to turn, jump, no good. She'll go back to the free throw line.
got bumped harder going to the free throw line than she did on the foul by Katrina Bell, I believe. But if she'd realized that she had the small girl on her, Christy Allen, she I'm sure would have turned to the basket. Oh, they're not going to give her the free throw. They're going to say it was before the shot.
Okay, Mandy Edwards will put the ball in play to Bryn Thompson, a jumper, rolling, no good. Rebound out of there to Bell. Had it taken away, a whistle and a foul on Rolling, I think. Technical on somebody.
I don't have any idea who that would be on.
Trish Rolling, I think. So there'll be 2 shots right here for...
No, actually, the technical is on Maplewood.
Katrina Bell.
Yeah, Trish Rolling made the foul, and apparently Katrina Bell said something to her or something the official heard, and he called the technical on Maplewood.
Well, Katrina's expression looks, what happened?
Yeah, she's very confused about what's going on, but the official heard her say something. I don't know if she was just saying it under her breath or saying it to someone, but she must have said something, because I believe that's Mr. Perkins who made the call.
At least Trish Rolling was involved.
Yeah, well, that's why when he called the technical, I thought, I know Trish well enough to know she didn't say anything. So they're explaining to Katrina Bell now, because she's going to shoot the foul shots on the other end because she was the one fouled, but then whatever she said caused the technical. She's trying to tell the officials what she says she really said.
She's disagreeing with them.
She is not agreeing with what they're saying.
She better be careful. She'll get another one. Well, a little delay. 5:54 left in the game. Lawrence County with a big lead, 66-17. Katrina Bell will shoot the 1-and-1, I guess, because she was fouled by Trish Rolling.
But here's what's happened. Katrina Bell, with that technical foul, that's her 5th personal.
Yeah, it is.
So she was one fouled on the other end, so they got to bring somebody in off the bench to shoot her free throws, and then we'll go the other end and shoot the technicals.
And it's going to be Keandria Simpson who will come in.
And she missed the foul shot, and that would have been a 1-and-1. And now Trish Rolling will shoot one on the other end. I think a technical against the team is a 1-shot technical foul.
Okay, Trish Rolling goes to the free throw line. Trish is a dandy softball player and out of Sacred Heart, Lawrenceburg. Got a young, promising prospect brother that's going to be a fine player, basketball player. Trish, free throw, no good. She'll have one more, and then the Lady Cats will get the ball, leading 66-17.
Okay, then I was wrong. Apparently a technical is 2 shots, whether it's on the bench or a player. I thought it was 2 on the bench and 1 on a player. But anyway, she hits the second one. That makes it 67-17. 50-point lead with 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go.
Yeah, and Trish has got 3 points. She already had a basket before that. Trish Rolling, boy, a fine student.
And they're still discussing things. They had 6 players on the floor. I could see some confused looks on some of our players' face about who's going to guard who, but it's our ball anyway. AJ with it at the point.
Talking about softball, I think Trish is the catcher, isn't she?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a dandy catcher.
Here's AJ, Ashley, or is that Schultz?
That's Katie Schultz. Katie Schultz. It's hard to tell them apart unless you can see the jersey numbers or see their face. I couldn't see her. She was shorted a little bit, but Katie Schultz hit about a 6-foot jumper in the baseline. Her first points in a while.
Okay, 69-17. Lawrence County with the lead. Here's Maplewood working. Barbie had it stolen momentarily. Katie Schultz got it. Ashley Johnston with a steal. Here comes AJ crossing the timeline to Mandy Edwards. Edwards travels, turns it over.
I really thought that was a good move. She pumped her and went around, but apparently she shuffled her feet as she started, made the shot, but that was after the call. But that's what you got to do. Mandy did the right thing. She must have just drug her foot there.
Katie Smith got honored tonight for getting her 1,000th point. Received the game ball, presented it to her mom, Cindy Smith. There's a pass inside, intercepted a steal. Bryn Thompson and Katie Schultz with a steal, long pass to Mandy Edwards. Her layup, good.
Nice look by AJ. That's something she's got to get even better on. Getting her head up, looking down the floor. She got it to Mandy down the floor for the layup. But you got to have your head up so you can see those open people.
Okay, here's a whistle and a foul on Katie Schultz right here.
Katie had good position. When that girl shoots, she jumps in when she shoots, and if you're there at all, there's going to be contact. So that's what happened. She picked up the contact. Kim Luke going back in the game now for Trish Rowland. So everybody on the floor now will be back next year. All underclassmen playing right now for the Wildcats.
Free throw, good.
At the line for Maplewood, Sharika
Roby gets her first point of the evening. Sharika Roby, she'll have another free throw, and this one is good. Nice touch by the 9th grader, Sharika Roby. 71-19, Lawrence County with the lead. Ashley Johnston gives to Miranda Wallace. Wallace to Kim Loop, a turnaround jumper. Her shot is blocked. A whistle and a foul on Maplewood.
You know, that time Kim had 2 people on her turn and went up strong. If she hadn't gone up strong, she would have never got that foul called. It looked like a pretty good block, but she busted on through it. When she did, the girl got her on the arm and got the foul called. So Kim Loop's on the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Simpson picks up the foul.
Nice stroke by Kim. Makes the first one. She's got a good-looking shot. She's an impressive player.
She really is. She's got 13 points and now 14 as she hit the second free throw.
Well, the way she's progressing by tournament time, she'll be able to be a big, big plus for us going into district and region play, because you got to have a deep bench when you get into that part of the season.
Here's Barbie, a shot up, no good. And Simpson got the rebound, banked it, no good. Bryn Thompson got the rebound to Ashley Johnston. Johnston dribbles down, goes inside to Loop. Kim's double team. She got it back to Schultz, now back to Loop. A turnaround jumper, no good. Bryn Thompson fights for the rebound. Maplewood knocks it out.
Yeah, that was a good job by Bryn. She got good position, forced the girl under, and almost had the rebound clean. Trish Rowland coming back in for Bryn. A lot of playing time for a lot of players tonight. This is good.
Okay, the pass comes in. Lawrence County almost threw it away, but Katie Schultz saved it. Katie gives to Ashley Johnston. Johnston needs some help. Found Kim Loop. Loop, a turnaround jumper, no good, and she's fouled.
Yeah, I think the girls are realizing by now when they get the ball inside, if they go up with it strong, Maplewood's probably going to foul them. And if they don't, you got a chance to make an easy shot. So, you know, one of the two's happening every time now when the ball goes inside.
At the moment, Kim Loop and Brandy Bean have 14 points apiece, and Kim missed this shot.
I didn't realize she had that many points. That's tremendous.
Yeah, she's got 4 out of 6 at the free throw line. This one is up, no good. Rebound, Mandy Edwards had it. They take it away. Here comes Garner running down for Maplewood. Garner gives to Barbie. 3:36 left in the quarter, the final quarter. Maplewood with it. Kim Loop tries for the steal, but Maplewood working. Leonetta Johnson.
And I believe Ashley Johnson leaning on her a little bit on the drive, kind of got some hand in there and picked up her second foul after team fouls number 9. But the score of fouls aren't a big problem now. It's just slow the game down a little bit here toward the end. It looks like we're going to see quite a few fouls even in the last 3 minutes or so.
AJ picked up the foul, her second at the free throw line. You got Maplewood, and the free throw is no good. Bryn Thompson tips the rebound out to Rolling threw it away. Shot by Maplewood, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Maplewood.
Yeah, one of them tough turnovers for Trish there. She turned and the girl was blocked. The girl in front of her had her vision blocked, and she turned to pass it out and couldn't see the girl coming. So one of those turnovers you sometimes can't avoid.
Katie Schultz is double team. Got it to Bryn Thompson. Back to Katie. Katie's got to hurry. A whistle and a foul on Maplewood running their full court pressure.
Yeah, we had Trish Rowland was all the way down the floor by herself, but the pressure was so great, and the crowd was hollering to throw it down the floor. Nobody could get away far enough away from the pressure to get their head down the floor to see her. So it would have been an easy basket, but nobody could see her open down there. And I believe Katie Schultz will go to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
Number 10, Katie Schultz.
Katie's got 2 points. Free throw no good. Rebound. Out of there to Maplewood. Got a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to Lawrence County.
It's kind of funny on the rebounds. Most of the time it's 2 or 3 of our players going after the rebounds and knocking away from each other because we're a lot more aggressive than Maplewood is on the boards.
Pass coming in to Katie Schultz. Katie gives to Ashley Johnston. AJ going to set up. Be sure to join us for the Mid-State Basketball Report at between games. We're going to talk about those upsets last night and all of the games played last night in the district and some of the other games in the single A and double A district. Loretta upset the defending state champion Hickman County last night. Lady Mustangs won.
And I believe that averages a loss from earlier in the year. Of course, I noticed in the write-up that they've got Brandy Clanton now back, and that makes a big difference for Loretta.
Free throw by Edwards, no good. And the rebound is taken by Maplewood. 2:45 left in the game. Barbie. Jonica Barbie has a couple of points. She tried to get a screen, try to feed her teammate, and it's intercepted by Katie Schultz. Lawrence County will play inside backcourt. The Lady Cats have Ashley Johnston, Trish Rowling, Katie Schultz, Bryn Thompson, and
Mandy Edwards, I believe, is the other one. I think she's the one you didn't get to call.
Yeah, I believe so. Here comes Bryn. She'll stop, jump, bank it. Good.
Good job that time. Went down 2-on-1 on the break, and the girl fell off and covered Mandy, so Bryn pulled up and made the jump shot. Nice decision that time on the open floor.
Yeah, she's trying to feed Edwards, but she is covered. Here comes Maplewood rushing down. A shot up, no good. Rebound, Maplewood, no good. They get the rebound again and put it up, no good. This time, the rebound is tipped out to the Lady Cats. Katie Schultz. Bad pass by Katie, trying to feed inside, but a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, she was trying to feed it inside to Bryn, and Bryn was leaning into the girl, and Katie threw it to the right hand, but with Bryn leaning against the girl, she couldn't move to go get the ball. So a little bit of a bad pass, maybe a little bit of a late movement by Bryn to get to that one.
75-19. 75-19, the Lady Cats with the lead.
Mandy Edwards on the line now shooting 2 because it's 10 team fouls for Maplewood, probably over 10, but at least 10.
Mandy's got a couple of points in the game tonight. She's a 5'7" sophomore, played over at Kaufman. Second one's good.
Nice shot that time by Mandy. Nice shot.
Mandy.
Good form.
Attended Ingram Sal, and then E.O. Kaufman. Fine student and a fine player. Here's Maplewood. 76-19. Lawrence County with the lead. The Lady Cats have led all the way. And here's a whistle and a foul. I think it's on Katie Schultz. Katie really trying to play some defense.
Yeah, and that's where you got to go. We don't want to let up at the end of the game. These girls don't get a lot of opportunity to play except in JV games every now and then. So when they get out there, they want to play hard just like the regular, the starters do.
76-19. Lawrence County with the lead. The free throw by Barbie is no good.
Of course, the rest of this month, every game, every Tuesday and Friday, we're home with the exception of January 20th when we go back to Maplewood for a 6 o'clock game. So everybody can schedule their Tuesdays and Fridays in January to be here at Lawrence County High School.
Okay, the second free throw good by Leonetta Johnson. And Lawrence County will have the basketball. A minute and a half to go. They tell me to take I-65 north. Here's a pass in there to Mandy Edwards. You got a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to Maplewood. They say take I-65 north, get off on Dickerson Road, turn left at the stoplight, and you'll see Maplewood.
I didn't know where Maplewood High School. It's been there for a long time, but I didn't know where it was. I know where everything else. I know where Dickerson Road is, so surely I can get there. But that's on Tuesday the 20th, and then, like I said, every other Tuesday and Friday in January, we're at home.
Maplewood with the basketball. 1:20 left in the game. 76-20 is the score. Maplewood. Keandria Simpson put it up, no good. Put back up, good. Maplewood. Right here, Lawrence County trying to work through full court press. Ashley Johnston with it. Johnston gives to Katie Schultz. Schultz double team. She's in trouble. Got it off to Bryn Thompson. Bryn to Rowling. Rowling going to shoot outside. Her shot's good and a foul away from the ball.
I believe it's on Mandy Edwards' way he's looking. I believe that'll be against us. But the basket's good for Trish Rowling. Yeah, foul on Mandy Edwards, pushing on the rebound. So I believe we'll go to the other end and shoot 1-and-1.
Trish Rowling's got 5 points. She got the basket. 78-22 is the score. Lawrence County leading right here.
Now, this is equal to the Spring Hill game almost. I believe it was 80-22 back in December on the 16th. So it's 78-22 now. So almost identical score to our Spring Hill game earlier in the year here at home.
Free throw up there, no good.
Got 50 seconds to go. Like I said, 78-22. So that's a 56-point lead.
Second one is up there, good. Maplewood hit it. That was Kenyandria Simpson. Here's Edwards, drive down. She'll stop a jump shot, no good. Katie Schultz with the rebound. Lawrence County leading. Back to Edwards, bouncing around, no good. Trish rolling in heavy traffic at the rebounder, shot no good. And a scramble for the ball, and Simpson comes out of there with it. But the possession there goes to Lawrence County on a jump ball.
There's some good, strong rebounding in there. We just couldn't quite get it in, but there's a lot of elbows flying by Maplewood. Our girls are, I hope everybody's careful here toward the end.
Edwards threw it away, trying for the inbounds pass, but A.J. steals it. Ashley Johnston takes it back. And the Lady Cats are going to win the big game here. Here's a pass out to Rowling with 16 seconds. A shot by Edwards, no good, and she's fouled.
Yeah, you know the officials with 14 seconds left in this kind of game would just soon not blow the whistle, but shooting foul like that was a hard foul, and if they don't call some of those, we could get somebody hurt here towards the end. And obviously, you don't want that. So they've still got to call those, even though you know they've just soon not called anything. So Mandy's got the first of two shots. First one's good, so it makes it 79-23. One more point will equal our total against Spring Hill, with Maplewood having one more point than Spring Hill did that night. Missed the second one, so it's 8 seconds left. Maplewood with the basketball.
Okay, Maplewood's got it, and Schultz almost had the steal. Maplewood's going to get the last shot, and the final score, Lawrence County a winner, 79-23. 79-23 is the score. I think that's 12-2 for the Lady Cats.
Right, it's 12-2 overall, 5-0 for the season in the district. Of course, this is a non-conference game. We've got another non-conference game coming up on Tuesday night here at home against Marshall County, and then we're back into the conference Friday night here at home against Columbia. So